Hello and welcome back to another video. This time I am here with my 2024 recap video. It is a little bit bigger than a 2024 recap because I started making videos a little bit before 2024. But I also want to warn you that a lot of these videos that I'll be showing off as clips of the videos, they will be pretty low quality because I did start with a lot more low quality recording tools and it got better and better as it went, but for the most part this whole video, which isn't the full version, this is just part one of the recap. I do want to hear feedback to see if this is worth it, if I should go for part two and potentially a part three, because I know this is a little bit longer than just highlights. It's like, it's still highlights of videos, but it's not just tiny clips. It's like minute-long clips of each video, and I had hundreds. So there's that little warning. And also timestamps are gonna be in the video as well. So if you want to skip ahead to any specific video within 2024, you can skip to the highlights of that certain video, and I will have that linked in the description below, plus it'll show in the timeline. Then yeah, again, I would love any feedback. Any feedback is appreciated. The specific feedback I would like the most is whether or not I should do a part two and or a part three, if it's worth it, or if I should just start making new videos. Like for example, I really want to make a video about this spear, just a traditional loadout video like I used to make when I started, of just the spear and the double daggers. I love these and I could go so in depth. I don't want to get off topic here. But yeah, that's a loadout that I could do, as well as some other videos that I've got ideas for. So either those ideas or the throwback, see if like, because this throwback is kind of like a reflection type video and just putting together the highlights, it's kind of cool. And I think some people would like to see the content of just the highlights of my content rather than all of it, because it's almost endless. And yeah, aside from that, check out my YouTube, whatever, if you want to follow, subscribe, like, all that good YouTube stuff. The Discord, I would love if people join that Discord. That is probably the best way to communicate with me, but obviously on the comments as well on YouTube, that works too. But other than that, I hope you enjoy this video, even though it is very long, and I will leave you to it. Peace.
Alright, as per June Blair's request, I am going to use melee staff. So let me go do the cheeky little keyhole glitch. Not really a glitch, but I don't have to twist it as I go in. Ooh, my goodness. You really gotta swing hard with this thing too. Alright. I'm using my left hand, which is not my dominant hand. My goodness. Dude is not dying. I'm gonna use my right, just because probably do a little better. Ugh. Yeah, you really gotta swing hard with this thing, or it is not gonna do crap. Especially against purples. Alright. Oh, he's still not dead. He just died. There we go. Probably post this as a YouTube video. I haven't done a YouTube video in a while. Used to do some Brawlhalla content, but now I'm a VR gamer. I love this game. So, might as well. I'm already like making videos, or like recording them. Might as well post them on YouTube, right? Even if they get one view. Yeah, there we go. I did it with melee staff. You're welcome, June Blair, and enjoy. I made a video last time where I used the melee staff, and I thought that was the staff that was requested by someone, and it turns out that was not it. It was supposed to be a gravity staff. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the gravity staff for a pretty big one, though. I like the big ones. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, I'm gonna kill these guys real quick. This is the fun thing to do. See if I can hit them right out of the air. Oh, I totally missed them. And there's like 9 guys that are blocking me. I'm gonna see if I can like, toss a few. Yeah. Get a couple out here. Alright, now I can just kind of 1v1 this guy. Also, I've got another gem I could put on there. 33 health. Okay. Okay. Throw this guy over there. Nice. Okay. Go back. Let's throw this dude over there. Purples are the strongest, most health, and they usually jump the most as well. And they're pretty rough. You know what? I should be throwing them in the lava. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'll do a dungeon run with Fireball Staff, because that's probably my favorite, even though it's probably the worst staff. I don't know, the Gravity Staff is fun, but it's also really kind of garbage, to be honest. But yeah, so it's really weird. When you hold the staff normally, you can only hold it here. You can't go all the way down here. I can't grab here. So that's why I hold it upside down, so I can get a little bit more range, and I can still shoot this way, kind of like a bazooka.
Hello audience, I'm JJ or Burnt Pan, but used to hearing both, so call me what you like. I figured I might as well make a little introduction video because I've already posted a few videos and plan to post more. By the way, my audio was recorded completely separate from the gameplay you're watching because I want this video to be as intentional and concise as possible. Basically, I get too focused on the game when I'm live, as you might be able to tell in the usual videos. For some personal background, I've done a little bit of live streaming and content creation before, mainly with the game Brawlhalla, but back then I was a little too serious about content creation, so I didn't always enjoy it. At that time I was in college, so I was balancing classes, tennis, part-time work, and a personal life. Now I've got more of a steady job where it's easier to dedicate some after hours and weekends to making videos as the ideas flow. At least as I start, I'm not going to be focused on any special video editing or increasing my viewers. For the moment, I just want to focus on making videos, and if viewers come, great. If not, cool. Now I'll give some background for my virtual reality and augmented reality interests, which in turn will explain why I'm making videos for Dungeons of Eternity. I've always been super interested in VR and AR, ever since watching the anime Sword Art Online when I was a kid, and the interest has only increased from movies like Ready Player One and other cool concepts. When I first got into Quest 2, I did start with games that are supposedly must-haves like Beat Saber, 11 Table Tennis, and Moss. They were amazing, but I wanted a more unique multiplayer experience, so I got into the archery soccer game Knock for a good while. I began to use the Quest 2 less and less as I was transitioning from college to full-time work, but once I got to Quest 3, that interest fired up again, and this time I think even more than before. It looks like VR and AR are making huge leaps to becoming mainstream, and I am totally here for it. I think one of those huge leaps is Dungeons of Eternity. There hasn't been a VR dungeon crawler quite like this one before, and I wouldn't be surprised if people are getting into VR solely for the experience that this game brings. I could go on and on about every reason you should get Dungeons of Eternity if you don't already have it, but that could be a whole video in and of itself. I've played hundreds of video games on many different platforms casually and competitively, and this is definitely my favorite one. I will wrap up this intro video by mentioning that I have always loved watching live videos of games that I enjoy with personalities that I like, whether they're big names or in a more niche realm. Right now, VR is a niche within gaming, and Dungeons of Eternity is a niche within VR, so again, I am not expecting viewers. However, I do hope that some people will enjoy watching my content, and that hopefully as much as I enjoy creating it. Feel free to keep up to date on my Dungeons of Eternity journey, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye. Alright, first recording in the Christmas update. Holiday update, I guess. I guess it's Christmas. But, let's see, I basically look like Santa. I'm doing pretty well here. I'm doing the highest difficulty, which they just added in this new update. They also have snowballs, which are kind of cool. You can have snowball fights with your teammates in your lobby, and it keeps track of the score, so I guess that's their first implementation of PvP in this game.
The staff shot. I'll hold it from the bottom here, where like you can see I'm not holding anything.
It's pretty nice. Even though like when you hold it down here, I'm trying to grab right there and I can't.
You have to grab way up there. What's with that? You can grab in this non-existent space, but then the other side,
I don't know, man. Then I can shoot like
why
that.
not?
Okay. And I do have the longest melee weapon in the game right here. Oh, cool. Just gotta do the simple little uppercut things. Oh, God. You still got that last stance, so you can just live forever if you decide to melee something. It's kind of silly, but
you know, whatever. Alright, that was a pretty nice dungeon run. I say that, but at the same time I didn't get any nice chests. I only got 1 key. I think I'm gonna go around, see if I can find some more keys real quick, even though I wouldn't say that's efficient for speedrunning. Oh shoot. No, it's returning. Okay, well, I guess I'm not speedrunning, because I got near that. Alright. I guess I am speedrunning, I guess. There we go. That was a max difficulty dungeon run. Not exactly super difficult. Even with my only 1 candy cane and one of these staffs. Oh well, that was my holiday run. I try to get some cooler clips from other runs. That was not exactly the coolest.
Year, I'm gonna put this on the table for next year, or if you could put like a quick mini patch in. Candy cane bows.
Ooh! Now, I mean,
I just
candy
started
cane
getting-
everything. Why not, right?
Dude, I just started getting ringing in the right ear now. That's cool. All right, we're gonna have candy cane bones. Bones. Candy cane bones next year.
Gotta get the candy cane bones. So I find that, yeah, these candy canes, they'll get stuck into some of the enemies, and then you throw the next candy cane, and the first candy cane blocks your second candy cane. I mean, same thing happens with axes, but like, I don't know. Candy canes especially. Wait, this guy. Oh, I'm not even high enough.
I keep trying to trying to grab it.
Oh.
Keep grabbing coins off the ground.
I keep trying to get the jump kills. Here we go, here we go. Ugh. Okay, I got one. Alright, well, Santa and Santa's elf. That was pretty sick. This will probably just be my final Santa load. I'll probably just do this. These are ice candy canes, by the way. They're very nice. Ice is probably the best perk you can get on a weapon. And then we've got the fireball staff as usual. That's okay. Alright, we got some more. Ooh, not aim for side of me. Yeah, see, like, it just took it out of my hand because it went in his face. Nice. Twice first. But it would be cool if there was a mob enemy that swerved as they tried to get you and like went in a little weird path, or maybe even just a random path, so that it's even harder for like crossbow users to easily kill them. And the best way to kill them is stop swerving. This guy is scary. Oh. Okay. That is pretty cool. Okay, nice. That hit kind of hard. This is why ice is so cool. I mean, along with the fact that it's probably the best perk in the game, ice just like being able to see these frozen guys is so cool. Oh, another great thing I would love to see in this game would be if the orcs, not the orcs, every enemy, if they could be ambidextrous. I mean, that would be cool, but not needed. If some of them were righties and some of them were lefties, maybe even have it so that there's more righties, kind of like there is in the actual world, and just like have that rare variation of lefties, or just both, like, it's whatever. But adding that variation would be super cool, because right now you have to hit a particular angle. Candy canes are pretty cool. They're just not as fun and not as powerful as other weapons. And I don't know, I feel like it's just so awkward, because you'll throw it, they'll get stuck in the enemy. Something like a hammer, I mean, it's like an axe. These are like axes, because axes get stuck in enemies too. But like a hammer just bounces off right off the end, and you don't have to worry about just like getting your weapon back. You can just throw it, bring it right back. Throw it, right back. Throw the double. I didn't do any of that. I should have done that. Double throws. But the reason I just do a single throw is single throw, then I can rush them, they get stunned, and then I finish them with the other hand. That tends to be my strategy. Also, if you switch which location it is, stay in that location. So like, I switch this one over here and then I throw this one, it's going to respawn back over here. But yeah, just random tips and tricks. I'm going to end this video now. Alright, today I am going to be using the double dagger and crossbow loadout that is pretty overpowered. Probably one of my best loadouts, if not my best. But I do like the hardest difficulty the best, even though it doesn't give you better rewards for the hardness. So if you really just want to grind and level up, you do not want to do the hardest, you just want to do the easiest. I had it like blasting volume. Alright, so here we will see how amazing, let me finish that guy off, how amazing the bow can be. I'm going to use it against the really tough guys. Oh jeez, do we have a guy behind us? We do. Oh, this might not be good. I might actually die here. Whew. I was taking it light, taking it too light. Oh, I just missed my shot and hit another. Okay, dudes, stop hitting your shots. Come on, man. You don't appreciate. Oh. Okay, where are we at? We're low. Oh my gosh, I have 88 health? How? I feel like I've gotten hit by everything. But I still have, like, unlimited health. Here, let's do a jump kill. Ugh. That was pretty weird looking. Oh, I was definitely aimed at that guy, but it just decided to take out the zombie instead. 50%. I guess. Wow, it is really hard to melee. Ugh. There we go. Especially with the knives. Sometimes, but you can poke a decent amount. Sometimes do some good stuff with the poke. Ooh, poke. Come on. Come on. There we go. Still 100 health. That's crazy. I don't think there's any keys. The zombies are, by the way, are really easy to kill with the knives because you can kind of just, as long as you throw it in the general height of your head, it's gonna hit their heads. Because there's a little bit of aim assist on the melee throwing mechanics. Yeah, see, these guys are just never gonna die, so I'm just gonna pull out my overpowered weapon to kill them here. There we go. Very, very light work. Oh no, that sucks. It's a frozen tier 3. Oh, okay, well. We'll just see what we got. Invisibility, great. Santa's cane, great. Oh man, this was not my hottest dungeon. I did not feel the best doing this dungeon, but nevertheless, we always could fall back on this reload crossbow here because it is ice, which is the best perk, and it is a crossbow with plus reload, which I guess the plus reload is probably the best perk, but the ice is the best element perk. But yeah, there we go. Peace out. Okay, I am going to do a punching dungeon with these bad boys, holding it like this, as in boxing, and I will be mostly jabbing. Maybe I'll go for a hook here or there, or an uppercut, maybe a body punch, whatever those are called. And, oh, don't hit me. Ugh, there we go. Come on, jump at me, spider. Come on, do it, spider, come on. I can't get that low. Come on. Ugh. Ugh. I'm crouching. Oh shoot, that is not good. Nope. Come on, get away from me. Okay. Whew. This is gonna be tough. Okay, wait. I gotta kill this guy first. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, come here, spider. Oh man, it went away from me. That's the problem. Okay, I did it. Get this potion just in case. Oh, another one. This one hopefully jumps. Yep. Perfect. And it poisons me even though it's not even a poison spider. It's just a spider, and I guess they're poisonous. I'll try this one more time. And then I'll just go for the bow. Okay. We just... Ooh, come on, man. Ugh. Okay. We got 2 hits. Let's see. Oh. Spider. That is not good. Oh, come on, man. It has to be a spider. Ooh, there we go. Not bad. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. No. Ugh. Come on. Okay. And you have to get a headshot. Well, actually, I don't think you have to get a headshot. Like, it can be other hits, but headshots seem to be most effective. There we go. Nice. I did do it. Not bad. We got the boxing strat down right before they come out with the boxing gloves. Just kidding. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But, alright. I didn't even have to touch my bow. Good stuff, me. And peace out, gamers. yeah, this thing, basically one of the worst weapons in the game, but I'm going to try to make it work. And to do that, I'm going to hold it bazooka style, which it's pretty cool stuff. But bazooka style, basically I'll just be shooting it like this. By the way, once I run out of this gem stuff, no more gem, I will re-equip it so that the gem comes back. Here it is. Same thing, I don't want to waste too much because I'm going to have to find gems in the dungeon. When I don't have gems, oh my god, I keep shooting it. Stop doing that, me. There we go. But if I waste the gems, then I have to do melee style. So I hold it like this so that I can use it like a melee weapon, like a big staff, and kind of bop people on the head, bop enemies on the head like that, or hit them to the sides. You know, all that good stuff. Bomb is basically useless. Ice, could be helpful. Who knows? This guy... Okay. Yeah, this room is quite silly to fight because they just get killed by themselves. Hit them in the legs, knock them out instantly. That's the way to do it. Ooh, kill some more guys. Ooh, I gotta work on, like, transfer. Oh, yeah, I can also block this back. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I'm not blocking as well as I thought. Can I like, let's see. No. I can. That's pretty sick. Okay, let's see if I can go right. Oh, no. Nice, nice. Can I do it? That's pretty awesome. Oh, I'm not so awesome. Let's use a potion here. Oh, wait, you know what? Use this. Low health. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is why you don't need shields in this game. Oh, except it's kind of difficult. Oh, boy. Can I just hold it there? Yeah, I can. Haha. You can't kill me. Just kidding. Apparently you can. All right, here we go. I'm going to actually try. Ooh. Come on, then. I don't want to fight in the dark. Don't put me in here. That way, I think we're going first. I'm going to take some fall damage. Oh. That wasn't even the blade. That's crazy. Oh, well. Oh, that guy, by the way, is ice. I gotta be very careful of that. Oh, that was 2 shots. Wow. That's crazy. See, when they also have hammers, I think it's easier for them to block because the hammers are a little bigger of a hitbox. These guys, easy to knock out. Headshots do it. Bam. And yeah, if you don't headshot those zombies, they can take absolutely forever to kill. Ooh, come on. There we go. Oh. Okay. But yeah, getting through their blocks is easy with the staff. That's probably the only good thing about it. Even though Crossbow can do the same thing. You know, this is the kind of situation where I wish I didn't have a fireball staff. Because, yeah, look how I just used all my gems just to kill a single spider. To be fair, he was a big spider, but these guys are tough. Ugh. 3 shots. Crazy. I thought that would only be like 2. Ooh, okay. Haha. These guys don't they don't recover as fast as oh wow, that was pretty cool. They don't recover as fast as these guys. Ugh. Oh wow, just a poke in the neck does it sometimes. Yeah, here we go. Let's see if I can like hit something with this. Ready? Ugh. That was meant for the man, yeah, it's hard to aim without auto aim. Tragic. Okay, I'm just wasting time. All right, well, there you go. If you ever want to use that fireball staff strat, it is pretty darn fun. Royal Rush, do you use rare weapons or do you usually use legendaries?
Mine are legendary.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you like discard the rare ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of like the rare ones because they're generally worse, but the legendaries have that purple tint, so you don't have the cool like blue colors or whatever. So I keep all of my weapons actually. So I have many pages of useless weapons.
Yeah, I got about 266 last time I checked.
Yeah, and you delete weapons. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have that much. Wait, there you go. Get some holiday loot. It is good while it lasts. It will not last for very long. Okay. Yeah, so RPG is a role-playing game, just like class-based or like role-playing as a character of some sort, which kind of is this. And then MMO is a massive multiplayer online. This is not one because it's just like we just have 3 people in a lobby at a time. Massive multiplayers are like you'll have hundreds of thousands of people in one lobby, but it's usually just like one huge world. And I could see this game being amazing as an MMO. It's just obviously like the Quest 3 has its limits and the hardware, standalone hardware, it's got the limits. But maybe like 10 years down the line, this game could be an amazing MMO. But
cool.
Yeah, I get a little lag in this room too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, kind of rough. Yeah, this. Oh my gosh, I had a frozen skeleton that I had a dagger stuck in his head, and then I knocked the dagger out while trying to hit him in the head, and just didn't kill him.
Damn.
There we go. Oh yeah, beat him, Delta. Oh,
My bad.
yes. Get the finishing blow. Ooh. Oh jeez, no, not the spiders. Watch out behind you, Delta. You got a big boy. Uh-oh. Yeah, man, this lag is rough. Oh, we got the bombers too. Wait, I didn't think the bombers... Is this Lava Forge? It's gotta be Lava Forge, right?
Damn.
Oh. Nah. Here. Do I have a resurrect? I've got plenty.
Thank you.
We're good stuff. You like that dungeon, Delta?
Yeah.
Good, good. Yeah, it's fabulous. My second run on this dungeon. It's great. Thank you, Royal. I am this time going to play with these 2 daggers that I got. I finally got 2 rare ice daggers, and I think they look awesome. I like ice. Ice very strong. Always a key right here as well. So I'm going to open this tier 3. That's pretty awesome to be in the first room. Oh, nice. I just completely miss. But there we go. Got him in the head. Jump over here. Yep, nice, nice. Oh, I get him with the poison, even though it's ice. Oh, again with the poison. Let's get him double. Oh, still didn't kill him. That's crazy. This guy's got quite the health. Come on, poke him. I'm missing. There we go. Nice. You can kind of joust when you've got this kind of speed. That was a terrible throw. My goodness. Oh, wow. I just missed 3 times. Man, I suck. Just kidding, 2 times. Still pretty bad, though. Okay, yeah, so I think this is the dead end, which... Great, I got a map, even though you don't really need one when it's this small. Ooh. Oh, wow, of course. I tried to throw that dagger at the ice guy, but instead I hit one of the bases because there's auto-aim and the base was in front of the ice guy. That's always fun. Okay. Well, not auto-aim, auto-assist. Always call it auto-aim when it's not exactly. You still gotta generally throw in the right direction of your opponent's enemies. And you can generally hit stuff like the auto-aim or auto-assist when it goes to another enemy. That generally means you targeted it poorly, so I probably did. Oh, yeah, see, I don't want that guy to explode on me, so I'm swinging at him. Ooh. Wait, what? When did I kill that guy? What happened? Oh, he didn't die. What in the world just happened there? Poke. Oh yeah, so that's satisfying. That is why I love ice. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, here we go. I also did, I started making a series of level 1 to 50 and just creating a fresh new character, trying to do that. However, it just wasn't that fun. Like, when you start this game initially, it's amazing. Like, it's the freaking coolest thing, and that's why I got sucked into it, and that's why I'm a level 50 now, and I've been a level 50 for a really long time. But going back after being a level 50, it's just not the same. But yeah, again, like, I started, and in the tier, or, oh my gosh, missing everything. In the level 1 to 50, when I started as a level 1, I was super overconfident and thinking like, wow, I'm the most amazing gamer. I can just kill everything without any problems. So I started with tier 6 difficulty. Bad choice, because no matter how good you are at this game, tier 6 is just a struggle, because and it's just tedious. Like, even if I could do it, which I think in theory I could do tier 6 as a level 1, but it would just take so long. And especially if you do it as your very first game. This guy's pretty cool, by the way. I can't even reach him, though. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even use this bow yet, so I'm going to give that a shot right at the very end. But yeah, no, just doing tier 6 difficulty. It's extremely tedious to kill even one enemy, so that's not fun for me, not fun for anybody watching, most likely. And there's really no reason to do it, because I'm not getting more XP for doing a higher difficulty, and so it's not like the grind will progress any faster. I think you do get a little bit more gold, but I don't think anything else is different. So yeah, there were just a couple reasons that compounded upon themselves. I even tried level, like tutorial. Oh, tutorial doesn't have difficulties. Interesting. But I even selected the level above recommended because it starts with easiest. It recommends this, but then it goes to the second easiest. Once you get there, I guess level-wise or something. But I tried to do one above the easiest. For a couple dungeons, it was really easy as like a level 3 and 4. But then I got to an ice wasp, and it's nearly impossible if you don't have a shield to block stuff or you don't have the proper environment to evade. It's so hard to kill that wasp, and it took so many shots, and I eventually just kind of gave up and died. And that was when I truly realized, like, yeah, I don't think I want to do this level 1 to 50 thing. I like my level 50 character. I like doing this. I might consider doing a 1 to 50 if I did it with a friend, because that would be more fun. But I enjoy playing as a level 50 without anybody. It's still more fun with people, so I do that a little bit more often. But when I make videos, I just like to hop in here solo, talk to myself, and see what I can do. But yeah, that's why I'm not going to do a 1 to 50 series, and I hope you enjoy the double daggers. Those are probably one of my favorites. I am back with some bow plus dagger gameplay, and I'm letting these zombies hit me. Okay, yeah, it's really poke zombies in the face before they hit you, because they've got like a weird hitbox, so it's a lot easier to go sideways at them. But these guys, oh wow, it's a little easier to poke these guys and get their bodies stuck to your daggers. Kind of cool. Alright, I'll use some bow while I'm at it. Miss my shots. Got ka-ching. Oh, double headshot. One of the arrows didn't even look like it did. Thought I was a dead man, but even if I was a dead man, it's no big deal. Also, oh, guy's getting pushed. Nice. Let's get these. Oh, that is just so beautiful, man. Oh, I accidentally tapped him. That's okay. No biggie. The haste potions I make before every run in case I gotta like backtrack. Oh man, yeah, see, these guys block with their bows all the time. Super annoying. This is always fun. Oh, yeah, so, oh my daggers are auto-aiming like crazy. Get that out of here. Ooh. And then I think this arrow is blocking my my aim. Ooh, almost got hit by that dude. Oh my gosh, hit my shots, man. Come on, burnt pan. Okay, there we go. Not terrible. A little messy, a little choppy there, but that's okay. Weird jump. No, that's okay. Give me some loot. Oh, cool. Fall to my death. Oh, cool, I actually died. That's why it sucks to accidentally open your inventory. Okay, but I do have the map. That is always nice. I think it's always spawned in this room for some reason. But yeah, falling to your death in solo does not matter at all. I think if you fall to your death at the same time as your teammates in multiplayer, I totally didn't see that either. If you fall to your death at the same time as your teammates in multiplayer, then this time I'm not going to fall. Be a little careful. You all die at once, and then the dungeon run completely ends when you do that. So don't do that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think it's easy to block with these things either, so I generally just go back and forth, do a little jousting kind of, or I guess lunging. Lunge action is probably the best. Ugh. Come on! Oh, I should have poked him, because poking does more damage than the stabbing with my exo perk. Yeah, actually, this is a really great room to practice. Okay, see, he just parried me 3 times in a row. That's crazy. Alright, that guy's dead. This guy, definitely gotta use my bow for. He... Oh, cool. Yeah, see, it can even bounce when they're frozen. Yeah, there's the dungeon completion with my most powerful, fun loadout. That's not a crossbow plus reload cheese strat. I think it's the most powerful. I could be wrong. I might make another video that's even more powerful. But yeah, again, these slicing blades are so cool with the marble or the chrono. What is it? Like chrono something? I don't know what that metal is called, but it is neat stuff. And then yeah, this bow with the attack power is pretty awesome. I wish it was a rare so it didn't have the purple tint, but the purple tint's kind of cool on this weapon. I do like the blue better though. That's okay. That's okay. It does what it does. It gives me those ice arrows that are very cool looking. And yeah, that'll be it. At some point, I'm going to try to hit 7 bullseyes in a row with this, like I did with the crossbow, but we'll see. It's harder because there's 2 points of failure. We can fail over here, and we can fail over here. Both hands, you can move and mess up, unlike the crossbow, it's just one hand that you just hold down and click. trying to find really good dungeons for all of them. But then the dungeons are going to reset anyway. Like, they reset these save dungeons just because, you know, they add new rooms, and it's boring if you have save dungeons all the time. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing, I think.
Hey people, I'm Burnt Pan, but you can call me JJ if you prefer not to call someone a burnt kitchen tool. I already made a video about why virtual reality is so great and mentioned Dungeons of Eternity in there a lot, but I did say that it would take a whole video in and of itself to explain why this specific VR game is so amazing. Here is that video. To start, just keep watching this video as you listen. This gameplay only scratches the surface, but the graphics are amazing for standalone VR, the physics-based combat is truly awesome, and it really does feel like you're exploring dungeons while killing monsters in a fight to save the planet of Eternity. Well, maybe not that last part, because the fantasy sci-fi lore behind the game has some room for improvement. However, I do think that was intentional from the dev team for them to circle back in the future. Anyway, as I mentioned in the other video, there hasn't been a VR dungeon crawler quite like this one before. Let me start by giving praise to the developer team, Othergate, for their amazing work so far. Not only did they release this game 5 days before the Quest 3, they also optimized the game to take advantage of the Quest 3 hardware and still work well with the more budget-friendly Quest 2. They could have stopped there because this game was already amazing on launch, but they didn't. They are still actively working on their game, and they seem to truly care about their player base. I'm very confident in Othergate's decision making, and that they'll continue to keep making this game even better than it already is. While I know other VR dungeon crawlers do exist, and I've heard some pretty darn good ones, this might be the only one on the Quest Store, which by the way is currently the most popular VR platform. I say popular, but gaming in VR is still a niche, so I can't compare the Quest Store to something like Steam on PC. However, I do believe VR is on the trend to becoming mainstream in more than just gaming. On the gaming side though, I think Dungeons of Eternity is at the top. Stats might not show this, but from what I can tell, this game has incredible potential after successfully launching on the 2 most popular consumer-grade VR headsets on the market. I do want to wrap up my Dungeons of Eternity praise by saying that Othergate has made a game that is nearly perfect for VR. The awe factor that so many people experience when they first try virtual reality is encaptured so well within this game. While the experience is astounding, the gameplay itself is simple in concept, which is better than you might think for VR. Also, while you work on improving your in-game character, you will also be honing your real-life combat skills to slice, whack, or snipe your way to victory. It might also surprise you to find how ironically realistic they made this fantasy sci-fi game. From your in-game fingers individually colliding with objects to the archery impressing some of the most experienced archers, you might never want to go back to a flat-screen PC or console again. Now obviously, Dungeons of Eternity can't be all sunshine and rainbows, so let me touch on the room for improvement. There is some, but nothing compared to the majority of VR games. There are some common bugs, many that have been fixed, some that you may or may not have noticed, there are weapon imbalances, and there's a holiday update that might have not been fully thought out. As I said, this game would still be amazing without any future updates, yet Othergate continues to work on it, and anyone that tries this game can understand why they do.
Hello, I am back on Dungeons of Eternity after they just updated the game. No more holiday mode, which, that's okay, even though it was beautiful and the music was awesome. The chests were a little bit much, and we had a couple Scrooges out there, so it was good that they got that off, and we're back in our general dungeon setting. So, good stuff there. They also made some balance changes, so this plus reload crossbow, not quite as overpowered, does a lot less damage. I forgot the exact change that they made. I mean, it shows how many shots you do too, which is nice. And then ice damage, or ice in general, you cannot ice bosses, so that's another huge change. Also, the Fireball Staff, will probably be making a video on that as well. Fireball Staff is a lot better now that it got a buff, so instead of only being able to shoot like 30 shots, I think, which still sounds pretty good, but it just does so little damage that it really wasn't worth it, and you had to aim with it really well, and it just not ideal. So it now does 51 shots, I believe, and so that's exciting, but the bow, a little bit more viable now. However, you still get blocked. Oh, I don't even have a key yet. You still get blocked with the bow, whereas the crossbow, you still shoot right through their blocks. So, still would say crossbow feels a little on the powerful side, which for some, that's great. Others, whatever. I can deal. You still stun them as well. I think you do that with a regular bow too, but I should probably hit this guy in the head, do a little more damage. There we go. Just once you get a ice shot, it is fantastic. Right. This dungeon seems pretty cool though. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this ice effect got a little bit nerfed. Oh my gosh. That saved me. I got very lucky there. Okay, I gotta kill this guy first. There we go. Okay, nice. And yeah, these ice guys, very important to kill those guys first. You don't want to get frozen. Whew. Get the shots off before they do. But yeah, if you get frozen now, you cannot get chain frozen. Like you used to be able to, where you're frozen and then you get frozen right after, and they keep shooting you with their freeze. That is now not a thing. Very nice of the devs. Oh, I missed with the frozen. That sucks. Oh, but I exploded him and killed some other guys with it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you don't have to waste shots with the crossbow when you can just melee them sometimes, especially if they're already frozen. Now, oh, 75. I thought I always got 100. But yeah, so now you can find, instead of cosmetics, you can get weapons as a level 50 when you max out your cosmetics. Oh, my goodness, what am I doing? But yeah, that's really nice for more endgame support. But yes, I mean, I can definitely tell that this is a little bit more balanced, even though still a little strong, definitely on that strong side. It's fine with me, though. And then the daggers are good as always. But yeah, no, everything they've done with the game so far, I am really loving, and I mean, keep it up, developers. We will keep seeing some awesome stuff to come. Back at it, this time with a shield. Never had a shield before, at least in videos. I've barely ever touched the shield in this game, and I've also got these shivs here. These are backups, but I'm going to do what I can with just this shield, see how it goes in the hardest difficulty. Probably going to be challenging, because from what I can tell, shields kind of suck in this game. Not really. Let's see if I can throw it. Oh, ow. That hurts. But yeah, you can see, I throw it. You can get kills with it, a little Captain America style. However, that is very difficult. Not very practical at all. Okay. Come on. And it goes like barely at a speed that you would want. So hey, maybe once they add bigger shields, or sorry, smaller shields, it'll be easier to talk at a fast pace, or possible, because I don't think it's even possible at this point. But this guy is taking a real beating. Come on. I'm like using my full range of motion here, and it's not doing anything. Oh my gosh. And then a zombie comes up on me. Okay. Dude just comes right through my shield. This is why shields suck. Come on. Okay, we still got some health. No worries. Tell me he's dead. Oh my gosh. Literally doing 0 damage. Come on. I just gotta push him off the edge at this point. My god. 84 health. My vitality's saving me. Actually, I just want to see how long I can continuously... Okay. Okay. Oh, he died. Now what? But yeah, if you want to work out, this is how you do it. If you're a level 50 and you're playing with like level 10s, this is how you can not steal all of their kills. Just grab yourself a shield, only hit with the shield, and if they're getting surrounded, you can actually help them, which is like the only viable use for this thing. You could get plus knockback and make it even more fun. You can see, I'll demonstrate it here. Zombie goes for an attack right on my shield. Somehow, I guess he got my head or something. So that's good. I think if you're in the optimal range away, like this distance, it's fine. And then you can kind of go like that. So that generally works. It's pretty good. But there's definitely complaints for when you get too close. Like they'll jab you, and it seems like it just goes straight through the shield. In reality, I feel like they're going above or to the side of the shield, so it's not terrible, but I guess could be worked on. Here, we'll try it again. See, he comes here, and oh my goodness, he's just being weird at this point. Come closer to me, dude. Okay, yeah, I really had to extend for that one, but he kept his distance enough that he didn't even hit the shield, so kind of strange. Oh, I've got a dude behind me. Nice, okay. Ooh, yeah, and they can just go straight through the shield, so kind of cool, Oh wow, that didn't kill him. That was crazy. 59, we're good. But you can also see, like, right when they hit the shield, there's always a key there, by the way. Right when they hit the shield, they don't even like get a stun frame. You just have to go around their block. They just go right back into blocking after the shield. So yeah, shield still seems pretty useless. But hey, if you want to be a tank, you want to just take hits, that's fine. It also, like in traditional RPGs, traditional MMOs with shields and stuff, third-person games, whatever, you would have like a tank, and then behind you would have like a mage or a ranged character. Oh boy, still not good for the shield with bats, but you know, whatever. But you have a ranged... Oh wait, I only have one key. That sucks. Okay, I'll keep it for a little bit, unless I find a tier 3 or something. But yeah, you have that ranged guy who can just shoot at the enemy while the tank is, you know, tanking all the damage and blocking for his teammates. And that wasn't a problem, because there's nothing kind of interfering. You can just shoot through your teammates for the most part. But in this game, if they're trying to like shoot a bow or something, or an arrow, then if you're here in front of them blocking the damage for them, and they try to shoot and it hits your shield, it's just not going to go through the shield, and so you're kind of in the way as well. So yeah, it's kind of a struggle to tell yourself to be a tank. This was quite the struggle of a dungeon run using the shield. This is why I hardly ever use the shield unless I'm playing with low levels. This time, I'm going to be running the Shockwave Staff here, Legendary Shockwave Staff with 28 damage, and that's some pretty bad damage compared to lots of other stuff. The staffs generally have low damage, but if I'm going to melee with this staff, it's going to be pretty rough, because I think it does 28 melee damage as well. But it makes sense, once you see the ability, it makes sense why it does 28 damage for, at least, its magic. Ooh, okay, so, it's a Golem. Cool, okay, I haven't had a Golem video yet, but I just gotta get a bunch of bombs. Hopefully that guy doesn't throw something at. Oh, okay, yep, he's throwing. Okay, so I got 3 bombs now. Now I'm going to throw it at him, and we're gonna explode all of them. The underhand throw. Ooh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't know he does a clap. Does that hit him? Oh, it doesn't. Man. Okay, so he's not hitting me, though. This is a lot easier to do with a team, but no, I'm gonna struggle through it. We're good. Oh, let me try the staff, see if it pokes him. Nope, it does not poke him. Try one more time. Okay, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay, so now I know. We've got the bomb. Oh, that might not be far enough. I hope it is. Oh, it's not. That sucks. Come on. Man. Okay, got one. Come on, dude. Ugh, I threw it so high. Okay. I think I need one more hit, and then he goes down, and then I should be able to finish him. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Oh, he's gonna run. Yes! Okay, good. I'm gonna do the daggers, because it might take forever to kill him otherwise. Come on! No! Okay. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. I kind of just wanted to kill this guy. Oh, no. Okay, he missed. Good. Good to have haste. This position would be almost unbeatable if I didn't have haste or potions or something. But haste does it. Do this. Okay. Oops. Okay. Nice. One more bomb, and that should do it. Please don't run. Please get hit. Oh, he missed. Oh, I missed. Okay, come on, get one more. Okay. Ooh, wow, threw a bomb. Didn't even know. Okay, please don't get away from that. Okay, good. Now we gotta kill him. Oh, it's not hitting him. Oh, no. Yeah, these daggers are tough to hit him. Golly. It's gonna take forever. Come on. Kill him. Come on. Don't run out of that. I really hope. Yes. Okay, good. Okay. I think this is the best way. Yes. I got him. Okay. And then he collapses. And he could do damage to me, but he didn't. Okay. As I was saying, this staff is only really good for bats. And everything else kind of not so much. It's a good support staff. I would not advise doing what I'm doing and just running a dungeon with just this staff, because that could take forever if you're not on tier 1 difficulty. Oh, wow, that guy came out of nowhere. My god. Okay, knock these guys out. Nice to kill him in one shot, even though the damage is probably so low. Wow, I am hurt. Okay, see, this is going to be good. We've got all 3 of these guys. Oh, nope, I didn't hit that one, but... Ugh. Yeah, so I guess it's good to knock them over, and then it's easy to hit them on the ground with the staffs, because they are so long. I don't think there's any... Oh my gosh, no! Okay, let's kill this zombie real quick. There we go. Okay. Revived myself. Good thing there was a zombie there for me to do that. I had to reconfigure where I was standing. Reconfigure. Stand in a different spot. Okay, cool. He's down. Okay. Takes a couple hits. We got him. Ooh. So this is a perfect opportunity. That guy's one hit, so he just explodes on impact. However, let's look at my kills. So I've got, on this hand, 24 kills over here. Oh, did I already kill him? No, I didn't. Okay, 24 kills. Let's see if this gives me a kill. Nope, still says 24. So that's another little downside of this Shockwave Staff here. But that's okay if you're not trying to grind the leaderboards. That's a tier 1, by the way. Don't need that. If you're not trying to grind the leaderboards, does not really matter. So, oh my gosh. This is one of the best uses, I would say, of the Shockwave Staff, is when you're frozen. You can get out of risky situations where they're up close to you by just using the Shockwave Staff, because it automatically aims for you. And when you're frozen, you can't really aim very well. So, another cool thing you can do, you can charge the Shockwave Staff and then put it in your back, and then right when I take it out, it's going to explode. Here we go. Oh, but they can jump up. I forgot about that. Oh, and yeah, that was exactly what I was talking about, where it explodes right as you get there. Okay, these guys are going to be a bit tough. I'll make sure I kill this guy first, because he is frozen and he will kill me. Okay, same with this guy. Okay, Come on. Oh, I was hitting the ground. Die, man. There we go. Oh, okay. Get this guy. Bam, bam, bam. He's dead. Okay. Just takes 2 hits. Perfect. I didn't hit the other guy. That's unfortunate. That's okay. Right as they shoot, I always just try to dodge them to the left a little bit. Okay, we got two guys, I believe. Maybe not. Okay, maybe it's just this guy. If you hurt him fast enough, won't spawn anything else, but he's basically like a necromancer, so if you give him enough time of not getting hit, he will start spawning those other enemies. So technically you could farm enemy kills off of that, but I do not need to. Shockwave Staff, and you can see how it could be useful, and that you can like charge it, put it away, and then you get frozen, you pull it out and it explodes. But yeah, pretty cool weapon. Not very viable, unfortunately, but a nice support role, especially when you're in multiplayer. Alright, hello, I'm back at it, this time with the Chrono Staff. Legendary Chrono Staff, 43 damage, does a little bit more than the other staffs. I don't know if that's just because I've gotten it more recently, so it does more damage than when I was earlier level, or what, but here it is. Looks pretty nice and blue. And we in here, see what we can do. I'm going to save the Chrono Staff's ability for the real tough... Oh, that was terrible. The real tough enemies, like this guy here. We'll slow this guy, so we can just whack him to death. Ugh. Oh, and yeah, he's back up. There we go. Got him down, and I also have the plus 200 or plus 40% chance to do 200% damage. Yeah. The way you hold your controller is a little different. So I'm holding my controller like this, but it forces my hand to go up like this, even though it's down like that. And yeah, basically just the grip on the controller doesn't quite match up with how you're gripping the melee staff. That's okay. I got used to it. And maybe they'll change it so you can customize the grip. Yes. Tier 1 chest. I'll just use the key. That's fine. Okay. Nice. Just knocking them out. Easy peasy. So what happens when you get the perks? That's why you gotta get your exo perks. And your Chrono Staff rather than Shockwave Staff. If you ever want to solo run dungeons, Chrono Staff is probably the way to do it. Well, not even solo. I guess solo, but it helps teams. You'll help your teammates if you slow stuff, but you'll also help yourself, and it's a lot easier when you actually got damage opposed to the Shockwave Staff that just does basically no damage. Hit me. Convenient stuff. Oh. Okay. Gotta slow that guy just to make sure he doesn't get a shot off. But another thing about the Chrono Staff is that you're never gonna miss. I mean, you might miss the first beam, but... Oh, my goodness. Just using the beam, though, if you don't hit anything, it's not going to use up your gems. So you might as well just hold down the beam if you're ever trying to hit something. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? There we go. But it's a pretty cool staff. I think the coolest looking one. Probably the most powerful one as well, because you can take out those golems easy peasy. But yeah, when you swing through... Oh, here we go. Watch this. Beautiful, beautiful. Not so beautiful, actually. And it's a lot easier to do that when I'm holding it like this, since I'm holding it the opposite way it's supposed to be held. It's a little janky. I probably should have... Oh. Here, let's see if we can do it. Oh, we can. Okay, that's what I didn't need the daggers the first time. What was I thinking? Total waste of daggers. I could have just done a full Chrono Staff run. But, I mean, those wasps, they sometimes go way up into the sky. But I guess if you have them aggroed on you, and you have them slowed, it's so easy to just slow them and bang them out. Kill them real quick. But, yeah, as you can see, Chrono Staff, much better, much easier than the Shockwave Staff. Shockwave Staff has its uses, along with all those other staffs, but I would still say this Chrono Staff is probably the way to do it if you're looking to be overpowered or just strong, especially if you get this early on in the game. Early game is tough. Once you get to the late game, you got all the overpowered stuff. You generally want more of a challenge. I'm going to be using the double swords and the Chrono Staff, but basically just going to be using this to slow things, and I'm going to almost solely just rely on my swords. These are definitely my favorite models of swords, this one more so than this one, but either way, both of them are very similar and very cool looking. So yeah, doing that with some good elements on them as well. I think I recently found these swords, and just this model. It might be a new model for some reason, because I don't think I found them a while back when I was level 50 and was still grinding the game. Yeah. Oh well. There's always a key there, by the way. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that guy. All right. Wow. Oops. Hi, spider. Okay. Do a little. Nice. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool if there's like a little discussion on whether this game is an arcade game or more of a arcade style game or more of a, I don't know, realistic style game, because I see both sides, and I think it was designed to have more so real physics than, say, many other VR games. And when I think of arcade game, I think of like not very realistic, but at the same time, the style of just like going through and constantly killing stuff and not really having a sole like purpose of a sole mission per se. You kind of just have endless dungeons you can go through. That is kind of arcadey. So, okay, next place. But yeah, I've heard both sides. Yeah, if I was like really serious about this, I'd be fighting like this in my fight stance the whole time. I guess if it wasn't arcadey, you'd have to. 59 health, a little low. Ooh, wow, right on my face. Ugh. Satisfying stuff. Oh, you know what? Next thing that I freeze, I am gonna punch. Ready? Love that. Nice. Yeah, and I love how these swords are long, because, man, when the swords aren't long, it's just a pain in the butt. Oh, that is so cool. That was great. Okay. Another bomb. Bomber boy. Yep. I just gotta kill those guys quick, or else they're not gonna die. Nice. I like doing the swipe into overhead. Side swipe overhead. I don't know. Gotta get my sword technique down. I'm not a real life swordsman, so I don't know the most efficient ways of killing things. But I'm learning in Dungeons of Eternity, I think. Or I'm just learning the way to feel that I have a sword in my hand, but not actually, because the weight is totally different. Who knows? Swordsman would know. Alright, so instead of doing this, I had to do this. Basically just use my whole body instead of just my arm. So yeah, I guess you can hit him in the foot. That's probably the most effective way to kill this guy, is just keep tripping him until he dies, especially when you have a long range sword like I do. Also, you used to be able to freeze this guy, or actually any boss, but now you can't freeze any bosses. So yeah, if you wanted to cheese it and kill him like that, you could, but it's more satisfying to do it with a Chrono Staff. So let's do a little toss. Oh my goodness, no, that didn't work. Toss it up. Catch it. There we go. Kind of satisfying to do that. Ugh. Come on. Die, man, die. Yeah, so the head is where you gotta go. Let's see if I can do the stabs. No, that's really hard to do. Definitely not efficient. There we go. Nice. And then I'll see if I can toss it from here. Can I do that? No, I think it has to like release from your hand at the point. Yeah, because that was perfect. That would have made it. Can I do it? I can do it all the way from here. But when I throw it and it's right there, I can't. What's up with that? Yeah, cool thing. You can also break vases with these. So, I mean, I should have done that the whole time. Vases and boxes. And I don't think it uses up any of your gem. So, easiest way to break those is the staffs. Chrono and Ice probably. Healing, I think, can do it as well. But yeah, only 3 weapons because I didn't go back and get those 2 tier 1s and 1 tier 2. But yeah, no, that was a fun run. I think this might be one of my favorite loadouts. I might continue to do this. Maybe I can get 2 ice swords like this or 2 fire swords like this and then match them, run that. That sounds like a lot of fun. And always, whenever you have solely melees, you probably want a Chrono Staff or something to go along with it. Maybe a bow. But because I wanted to use these swords and like show the melee work, I wanted to use the Chrono Staff. It's also fun. It's fun to see things in slow-mo, that's for sure. Hello, I am back at it, this time with shields and swords. This time, it is gonna be pretty difficult because I'm not gonna have a ranged option. Got the beautiful swords with the beautiful shield. Probably my favorite looking shield. And the fact that it has knockback is pretty fun as well. But yeah, the design of the shield I think matters a little bit, just because you can block more with it. If an arrow per se was going to go down here, it could go through and hit me, instead of if it was a square shield, then it could block this space right here. The rounder shields, even more so, couldn't cover as much, but at the same time, if you have a bigger shield, it's probably harder to use your sword with it, because you might clank onto it a little easier. I feel like the shield is just backup. Let's get this guy as we fall. That's pretty awesome. Love doing that. Oh, wow. And you know, that's not bad. But the thing is, once you block it, they just go right back into their guard position. So, I don't know, there's not really a point to blocking if you don't get like some stun back from them and have them a little bit encumbered or something. Yeah, so this means this is the right way to go, because it was the door. You can see this thing right here means it's the gate I just unlocked. Alright, I'm gonna go straight first after I kill these guys. Jump at me, slime. Come on. Thank you. Alright, what else? We got a slime down there. Come up here. Perfect. Yeah, if you run at the slime, it just makes your life more difficult. So there's not really much of a reason to do that. Too bad. Definitely a fun one. And yeah, this was the loadout that I ran. Sword and shield. Fun stuff. Not too reliable, but hey, might as well do it sometimes here or there. I just failed a mission with the exact loadout I have here, and basically what I did, I'm trying to punch the things with my knives, or give them the back blade, I guess, and hook them. And yeah, it's pretty difficult, kind of like boxing when I did that run with the hammer, and I got myself a shield, which doesn't really help, but it's just there. And also my exosuit, I've got that arms perk of critical. Aside from that, here we go. I'm gonna give it another shot, see if I can't fail this one. Okay, so I'm using the unrealistic holster as well. I don't know what happened to the other guy. Maybe he exploded when I killed the other guy. But yeah, so we go to a realistic unholster. I switched that on, so now when I pick up the weapon, it goes like that and like this. Instead of this is how you normally grab it by default, and that's a little unrealistic. So yeah. Here we go. I also had a viewer that asked if I could show the chest opening, so here I am showing the chest opening. For me, it's kind of boring because I already have found all of these things before, and I have way too many items to care about what I get from chests. But I don't know, there is like a slight reason to look at them, I guess. Because there are some specific weapons I am searching for. Let me break that real quick. Okay. But, ooh. Come on. There we go. Can't get hit by that guy. That would suck. But yeah, so like the bow, for example, I always like to see a good bow. And I didn't even mean to stab that guy, but I ended up doing it. I'll kill these guys first, and then we'll go into the next room. Oh, wait, that guy didn't even die. Nice. Come on, then. Oh, wow. That's spooky. There we go. Got a little risky there, but that's okay. I just wanted to jab those guys to death. Maybe when they're on the ground, I think I'll just do like the stab. Sometimes there's good stuff in here. Yeah, again, I can't melee that guy because he explodes on me and I'd probably die. Oh, tier 3. 0 keys. That is fantastic. Oh, and I didn't even see that guy. Nice. It is really fun doing this hook throw where I go back here and I just bam, let go. Very satisfying stuff. This time I'm going to be running with the Ice Staff here, Legendary Ice Staff. I actually haven't used Ice Staff since I was like level 10, so hundreds of hours ago. I kind of just wrote it off thinking, oh, this is too overpowered, I just don't even want to bother with it. So I only had this unique staff. I just created the legendary one. So yeah, there's that, and then I got these 2 daggers just in case if I need them. They're really cool though. They're both ice and poison, and they're rare, so they look cooler than the legendaries in my opinion. But yeah, ice and poison, pretty cool stuff. And then yeah, here is the Ice Staff. It looks pretty spicy, and yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do. It is basically an overpowered weapon unless you come across a boss. in that case, you cannot freeze bosses, so it doesn't really help you. However, it does damage them a little bit, so yeah, there's that. Alright, this is one of the most beautiful rooms in the game, in my opinion. And I'm gonna do this thing where I just hold it upside down, as I do with most staffs, especially when I'm just doing a pure staff run. But, oh, wow, that spider's gonna be a pain in the butt. Gotta kill this guy fast. Yep, there we go. All good. And kill that guy. And you know what? I just said that I am... Oh my, what is happening? Okay, so I'm gonna try two-handing this weapon, because I think I've seen that it does more knockback in the training room. Oh gosh, gotta kill this guy fast. Die, spider! Oh, okay, we're good. So, yeah, two-hand, I think, does... In the training room, I was saying that it did more knockback. Plus, I feel like I have a little bit more control over it. Ooh, okay. But sometimes the staff just, like, goes away from me. I'm gonna actually use the Ice Staff to kind of save myself here. Okay. Oh, it was the spider. I still have 25, man. Okay, cool thing about the spider, the Ice Spider, is he doesn't jump. As far as I'm aware. Okay, cool. We're good here. Ooh, that is not quite as good as I would hope. Okay, come on. Ooh, no. Oh my gosh. This is tough. Okay. Ooh. It just so happened that this was the first room. If I got hit by that guy one more time, I would have had to either save one of these guys to kill them. Luckily there's a potion over here too. But I could have saved one of those guys to kill them when I was in my last stand, or if I didn't do that, I might have just been done for. Dead. Also, I don't think breaking vases actually uses up the crystal, so that's a nice little thing to know. This is also a really cool room. This dungeon's pretty interesting so far. Oh, wow. Cool. And nice thing about the ice guys is they generally die in one hit. Ooh, that guy did not. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I respawn. It is totally fine. So, I'm gonna jump around these guys, because they're scary. Spooky. I just hit over one of the guys to hit the other. Okay, yeah, I just used up my gems, so do a little toss. Alright, where do we go? This is tier 2 chest up there, so I'm gonna head to that, because we got 2 keys. But yeah, the fact that I died, that was totally on me being bad, and, or just in a tough situation, but, oh, that's something that I hate. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what just happened there, by the way? So it was, I opened the chest, and because I opened the chest and walked away from the chest, my inventory popped up. This is the wrong way, by the way. My inventory popped up so that I ended up grabbing, instead of the chain, I grabbed the potion, and then I fell to my death. That is one of the most annoying things, in my opinion, especially when you're like kind of speedrunning dungeons, or you kind of just want to get through it. It's, oh my goodness, it's very inconvenient when you have to do exactly, die. Okay, I was just like wiggling my hands there. I think I'm going to try to save, that instantly. Ooh, see how it always gets stuck? I'm going to try to save the key, not the key, the gems, for elites, for the purple guys, because they are going to be tough to kill with the staff. Whereas if I can just hit them with a crystal, with a ice beam, and then tap them, they are instantly dead. So I don't have to worry about it. I am not even going to go into that other room over there, which I think is over there. Did I see that right? Yeah, there's a room over there and over there. But I'm going to skip it on my time restraint. Sorry for all those completionists that would have wanted to go back over there. Part of the reason I do solo is so I don't have to, not to say deal with those people, but I don't have to, they don't have to deal with me is more accurate. See if I can melee this guy. Ugh. But as you can see, it doesn't do anything to the boss. All it does is stun him, which could be nice if you're having trouble getting through. And what am I doing? I'm just getting so close to him. I gotta bait out his swing and then attack. There we go. And he's not an elite, so it's a little easier to do the bait and hit. See if I can like glitch him out and kill him. Because when he gets close, he's gonna start devouring me. Maybe if I hold it 2 hands, then I will be able to push him away. Oh no, okay. I'm still gonna try, because being devoured just does not change anything. I could be devoured 100 times and it wouldn't change anything. Can you get down here, guy? No, okay. He's not doing it. He's not. Oh, he's coming down now. Oh, I got him. Okay. Yeah, so I probably could have done that without dying, but I was a little careless, and instead of hitting and running away, I hit and then just kept running forward. So, oh well. But there you can see. I'll get rid of all my keys. I don't need them. I don't need them. Okay. There was really no reason for me getting rid of those keys, by the way. That was just me having fun. And because I'm not going to be here, and the keys don't transfer to your next dungeon, it doesn't matter. But, yeah, as you can see, the Ice Staff is pretty darn good, especially when you're just killing general enemies. But then, yeah, you get to those boss fights, and you're going to wish you had teammates if you aren't playing multiplayer, and you are only running the Ice Staff with 2 swords. Luckily, I had daggers if I really was in a precarious position, and I had to do something special. Then I could have just come out and grabbed my daggers and thrown them. I would have been totally fine. These are also poison, and, I mean, that doesn't really do much to bosses, but they could have helped. What I'm saying. And if I had a sword, it couldn't have really helped. But yeah, so it's good that there's a limit to the Ice Staff of how good it is, because it used to just be the strongest because you could freeze bosses and just instantly demolish them. But now it's a little harder because you can't do that. So the slowing staff, the Chrono Staff, is probably a little bit better than this one. I would say at least. But this is still really strong if you want to just get easy kills and breeze through a dungeon until the boss fights. You can use this. Plus, you don't really have to aim because you can kind of just like do this. You can hold it down. It doesn't waste the ability. It doesn't waste the gem until it actually freezes something. So you're not going to mess with this. So yeah, unlike the Fireball Staff, I just found out on the Discord from, I believe, a video from Royal Rush, who is basically the best player in this game, that you can have ice shields. So right here, it shows my large guard is critical and monster damage, but it doesn't show plus ice or legendary ice guard yet. This color here is the ice color, and then I tested in the training room that I can freeze the skeletons and kill them in one hit. So that makes the guards a little bit more useful, the shields, if they are ice. You just never know until you craft it if it is going to be ice. I've got an ice shield here as well. This one looks pretty nice, a little smaller and more metal looking, but I think they basically perform the same. This one's a little larger, and it's got that spike, which I think is cool. So I'm going to give this one a shot, and with my backup double daggers, as usual, that's going to be for any of the flying guys, but I'll still give it a shot with the shield, see what I can do. But again, ice doesn't really do anything against bosses, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead, give this a shot, and try to be Captain America the best I can be. Yeah, so the shield, it is not going to throw quite as far as I can throw the daggers, for example. It's kind of like the swords, where you throw those swords and they kind of just die out pretty quickly. So, as you can see, this is without running, me throwing it, and it wobbles a little more unless I throw it really straight. It's really hard to do that, especially because you don't have the weight to it. But yeah, so it flies pretty well. If you move forward as well, it gets that momentum, and so you can throw it further, and then you just can't retrieve it as easily, because at a certain distance, you're not going to be able to retrieve something. See, okay, getting the hits, and the backhand throw is probably best, but we'll see if I can get any freezes. There we go, there's a freeze, and so it's not 100% that you're going to freeze them, but it is quite possible. But yeah, this is this is fun. Oh gosh, yeah, he's dead. When you have haste, those guys are really easy to kill because, oh gosh, oh, he was just stuck inside of the ground. Come on. It's hard to hit people on the ground, especially with slight range stuff. See where I'm dying. But yeah, the bomber guys, I don't like fighting on stairs. It's a little rough. The bomber guys apparently die in very few hits. See you later, dude. Alright, this is one of the coolest rooms, in my opinion. I think I've said that before, but it is just really neat how, especially if you're a beginner, you don't know how to unlock that door, and you gotta actually search the room for the lever. I think that's a cool little clever thing. However, I don't even have a key. Usually there's keys on top of this bookshelf. Yep, here's one, and I got a crystal too, or gem, not crystal. Those are mixed up terminologies. And, oh, look, they spawned without me even asking them to. Nice. Alright, so go down here, grab this key, and bam. Give me this. I'll do a little looky because I had that request. Another power gem and a bomb. Oh, one of the useless chests. Oh, never mind. We got a legendary hatchet. Not terrible. The hatchets I tend to not use too much because they are just so tiny. Oh, gosh, I didn't want to go this way. I'm confusing myself. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. My gosh. Okay. Ah! That guy really die in one hit? Oh, that's not my shield. No wonder he died in a hit. See you later, zombie. Ow. Forehand throw. Let's get him. Yeah. One more time. Ah, beautiful. Oops. Alright. Yeah, so Captain America throwing is pretty fun. It would be nice, however, if you could throw it a little faster and farther. Makes sense that you can't, as we have normal human strength, unlike Captain America. But, you know, food for thought. Kill that dude. So, wow, a little glitchy. This shield does not have automatic aim, much like many of the weapons in the game. So, when you throw it, you gotta be kind of accurate, even though it is huge and bulky. So that definitely helps. Do a side throw, maybe. Oh gosh. Did they turn off my auto aim? That's exactly what I've been asking for, but now I can't be so clumsy. 50. Gotta really... Okay, just kill your teammate. That's cool. Ugh. Okay. Kill these dudes with the shield. Ah. That just barely hit him and killed him. That's hilarious. Ugh. Come on. There we go. Kill him with a potion. No! Key! Oh, I did kill him with the key. That's funny. However, he wasn't even frozen at that point. So tough thing with my left hand throwing here. It's a good strategy to move forward as you throw. However, I'm also using my thumbstick on my left hand to move forward with me. So it's like just more muscle memory that I've gotta take in. So even though I was thinking, oh, this is ice, maybe they'll die easier, right as I do hit them with ice. However, they're still not getting iced as often as I would hope, and therefore makes it a little tough. Come on, get iced. Get iced. There we go. Whew. Yeah, but really though, I have to use like all of my physical strength to throw these even just slightly fast. So it would be nice if there was a throwable perk that made it go a little faster. Or maybe on the shield call it the Captain America perk. Alright, got him. And a zombie right here. Let's see if I can just like... No, I'll do it to that guy. Yep, see ya. I don't get that kill, but that's okay, it's fun to look at. When they're running at you, they're swinging their weapons around, so it's easier to get past their guard. Nice. But, oh gosh. Nice. Beautiful stuff. Oh. Again, I'm just like taking out my stuff. Ah, come on. There we go. But I don't know for sure. This is gonna be tough. I'm gonna try to kill him with a shield. Just make it difficult on myself. However, yeah, as I said, should be tough. And I can't lock myself in the corner, or I am actually just done for. Come on, give me that shield. There we go. Yeah, and you can hear the ice perk going pow. Oh, nice and stuck in his face. You can hear the little crispy noise, and it's not actually doing anything because he's a boss. I think fire does extra damage, so fire could be a little more useful against this guy, or bosses in general. Same with, what do you call it? Poison. You can get poison shields too, so fire and poison shields. I don't know if you can get slow shields. That is something I haven't come across yet, or seen, but I could see it being a possibility. So basically, if you get close to this guy and you want to melee him, you gotta be extremely careful or have some potions, which I do, so I'm okay. I gotta kind of hit him to the right of his face a little bit, because if I hit his sword, he just blocks it. Oh. Yeah, as he lifted up his sword, he blocked it. but his guard's not too good. That's nice at least. I also don't know if that smash thing he does. I just jumped over that, but I'm not sure if that was jumping or because I was on the staircase. But I would be curious to know if you can jump over that, because it doesn't really do much damage. Yeah, I think I timed my jump right there, but it didn't even do anything, so I have a feeling you can't jump over it. You kind of just have to accept getting hit, even if you dodge to the right or something. And I just did. Yeah, I wonder what I would love to see the stats on this thing. If he has like 1,000,000 stat points. I just dodged that. That was weird. Guess you can. But yeah, he's got so many stat points. So many health points, hit points. And I'm probably doing like 1 hit point per 1,000 that he has. So maybe I have to throw my shield 1,000 times. If that's the case, maybe I should just stop. Because yeah, I think the shield might only do legitimately 1 health times whatever your perks are. I would also be curious to find that out. But man, I really don't want to give up. I've been at this for so long. He's got to be close, right? Before the update of nerfing ice, this guy would have been long since dead. Ooh, okay. Yep, I give up. Oh, wow, that does like no damage. But yeah, I don't have anything to heal me, so I am just gonna stick him with the knives. But he dodges pretty well, so even the knives aren't extremely easy. Oh my gosh, whoa! I gotta be super careful, because yeah, 1 more hit and I am dead. Can't get stuck in a corner for sure. Oh, finally. Okay. Well, I'll have to do some editing or something there. Or you could just, maybe I'll put that as a timestamp that you can just skip through. If anyone wants to watch the pain of that whole experience. But, yeah, I guess it was kind of fun to use ice shields. Definitely a little better than using regular shields. But at the same time, it's a shield. If you don't get lucky enough to get that ice perk to hit him with that ice, then it just doesn't matter. It does not matter. But yeah, it's still a very pretty weapon. And fun stuff. This time with a Chrono Staff to kill an Ice Golem that hopefully we will get. And I've got these double swords, my favorite looking swords. They look freaking awesome. I'm doing a save dungeon that usually has an Ice Golem in it, so I'm going to hope that this time we do get an Ice Golem. I actually just started a recording and went like halfway through the dungeon just to realize there was no Ice Golem. So yeah, hopefully we come across an Ice Golem, and I can show you how this Chrono Staff absolutely demolishes it compared to doing it the traditional way of bombs, like it was designed to be killed. Okay, give me an Ice Golem, please. Yes! Okay, here's the Ice Golem. Traditionally, well, he's gonna throw those rocks, and I don't know why I'm saying traditionally. It's not like this game is a tradition yet. But, yeah, so he throws rocks, he charges at you. Right now I'm in a cheeky position where he can't actually do anything to me unless I get really close. But even so, you have to charge, throw a rock. So I can just observe how cute he is right there. Also, cool dragons up there. But yeah, so I can get a bomb for myself. Grab the bomb, do a little toss. Bang. This is the I'm just gonna use it, the traditional way of killing him, the intentional way, or how the game was designed. You're supposed to throw bombs at him. However, you can also use the Chrono Staff. You can use Ice Staff on regular golems, I believe, but the Chrono Staff, you just kind of flick at him. It's hard to miss. If you're like aiming over here or whatnot, I guess you can miss, but even the little boulders over there you can hit. And then you just come down here and chop away until he is dead, and then you get frozen by him. But it doesn't matter because there's nothing else to attack you. So put me down like about half health, not quite. But yes, I didn't know the Chrono Staff did that for a while, and I kind of just heard rumors of it on the Discord and whatnot, but never tested it myself until recently, and now that I have, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Kind of cool, actually. At the same time, it's kind of cheeky. And then bonk him. Never mind. That's tough. Okay. Yeah, if you ever have trouble killing those scorpions, It's good to just slice their tails off, because it's the highest point in their hitbox. Yeah. And they can also block your arrows as well, which is kind of weird, but makes them a little unique. Jump kill. Oh, wow, that's beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so that's what realistic physics does. It makes it a little unrealistic, as in the collision. Oh, that was pretty cool. Catching. Yeah, jump kills are fun in this game. Basically any game, even flat screen stuff. It's just satisfying. 5 keys, man, I'm loaded. Grab this. Woo. Yeah, see, my inventory pops up as stuff comes out because I forgot to look at the chest. So I could have just killed myself, but I didn't. So yeah, oh no! It was this dude. He's a sniper. Oh wow, it's all 3 of these guys. Come on, we're good. But yeah, those guys die in 1 hit, so I don't even need to take out my swords. Ugh. Oh, big boy. That guy's spooky. He will demolish you if you are not careful. But yes, I think the Chrono Staff, it does 43 damage is my specific one, I think. And so I think it does that amount of damage per hit. Every time the beam locks on, it stuns something. That's how much damage it's doing. But for the Golem, it's not about damage. It's about stunning him. You just stun him 3 times and he goes down. Then you do all the damage by whacking him. But like that Ice Sorcerer, he probably had very little hit points just because he's ice. And so just hitting him 2 times with this staff was enough to kill him. So I guess that was about like 80, maybe 100 damage. But yeah, so that was that. That was the Ice Golem. If you ever need to cheese the Ice Golem, that is exactly how you do it. Grab the Chrono Staff. You're good to go.
This time I've got a voiceover with some of my backstory. And yeah, I'll start by thanking everyone for subscribing. I didn't know what to expect from posting Dungeons of Eternity videos, but I'm happy to see so many of you enjoy them enough to subscribe. So let me get into a little self-background that leads up until now. So as a kid, I ended up diving into the anime universe because that form of content was most easily accessible. One of the first anime I watched was Sword Art Online, which at the time I loved it, and to this day I credit that anime for sparking my interest in virtual reality. I followed the real-life VR technology from a distance until the past few years, but along with Sword Art Online, I also loved Ready Player One. I didn't want to escape reality like the protagonists in most VR stories. I was simply in awe of the idea that an insane amount more was possible in VR compared to reality. I imagined how efficient and exciting life could be if more of it was experienced in a virtual space. I also dreamed of diving into competitive, extreme, and skillful situations without putting my real life on the line, just my virtual one. I've always been interested in video games and sports as well, both playing and watching on media like YouTube. That helped create my super competitive nature, particularly when it came to specific games that I worked to improve in, and sometimes that nature came to a fault. That led me to tons of different games, but I focused into tennis, as well as flat screen games like TF2, CSGO, and Brawlhalla. I got to the point in skill level where I thought I was good enough for people to enjoy watching, even if I didn't have the typical content creator personality. And I first started sharing content in the form of streaming competitive gameplay on Twitch with the platform fighting game Brawlhalla. That was 7 or 8 years ago when I was in high school. I was consistently growing at that point on Twitch because I was a top ranked player in Brawlhalla with some tournament wins, top placements, and prize money under my belt. However, I decided to focus more on school and starting a career. I ended up dropping the streaming and esports because my focus became too split and I couldn't keep up with everything at the level that I wanted to. And while I didn't drop out of the game entirely, other Brawlhalla players in similar situations did stick with it and are seeing impressive success right now. Sometimes I do think I could have been right there with them, but I'm glad that I made the choice that I did. And that choice, it allowed me to get a bachelor's degree while playing college tennis and working part-time. In the rare free time that I had during the end of college, I started learning more about the Meta Quest 2. I'm not sure exactly what sparked the interest at that exact time, and I was almost 2 years late from its release, but I was dying to get it, so I spent some of the money that I ended up saving. So to this day, I have not even come close to regretting the purchase. If anything, I wish I had done it earlier. I started with games like The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, L11 Table Tennis, and Knock. And around the same time, unrelated, I decided to stream Brawlhalla and Valorant on Twitch here and there while uploading the occasional YouTube video. After I graduated and started working full-time, I began posting videos in the new virtual reality game, Dungeons of Eternity, which that's become my favorite game of all time. Initially, I only made clips to share in their Discord, but when I started to make clips that were too long for the Discord, I began uploading more full-length videos on YouTube and clipping some of the shorts. Soon, I realized there were only a few YouTubers focusing on this game, and aside from that, there were single videos from bigger channels, but they didn't continue playing the game, or at least making YouTube content for it. And I noticed there was much more content that I would have loved to see covered from that game that is not easily accessible yet, so I thought, why not try to fill the gap while having some fun, challenging videos? And yeah, after seeing some unexpected success, I thought that maybe I should put a little bit more effort into my channel as a whole. So now I'm trying to stick to more of a plan, which has become uploading a few videos per week, shorts to fill the days I don't post videos, and voiceover videos like these ideally once a month. I'm also excited to grow as a channel while the game itself grows. I've got a whole video about it, but one of the reasons I love Dungeons of Eternity is because of the incredible potential I think it has for everyone to love. I've got no plans to quit my job, but it would be cool to see some consistent growth and maybe earn some money to offset the cost of the hobby. Might be wishful thinking, but I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Aside from that, I do enjoy responding to comments, so leave one if you can, and check out more from my channel.
I am going to be using the double Shivs, and I'm going to try to keep it to melee only, not throwing the Shivs, even though that's kind of what they were designed to do, and they do very well with throwing. But yeah, I had a bit of a conversation about is melee good with daggers, with Shivs, and so I'm here to not really prove that it works, but kind of test if it works, because I haven't been meleeing with Shivs or daggers much at all lately, so I'm not too sure myself. And I've got the shield here, which is kind of just here. It doesn't do anything. It's just cool looking. I was actually trying really hard to find a shield with ice. I don't think this one has an ice, but it's knockback, and I like the model of it, so yeah, I crafted every single shield with this model trying to find ice, but I don't think I did. I only found some poison. And then, yeah, here's the daggers. We've got ice and poison, which is pretty insane, and then another ice and poison, also insane. They're both rare, so they look cooler than legendaries, in my opinion. One more thing. My bad. Okay. I'm going to do exosuit of, instead of the critical perk, I'm going to do the stabbing distance, or stabbing damage pierce. Okay, increase the stabbing damage by 100%, because I think daggers in general are pretty good at stabbing, doing the pierce. I think you can do it with swords too, but from what I've seen, it's hard to stab with swords. Here we go. Got that guy. I'm not even stabbing, and it seems pretty good. Got that. Nice. Fantastic. Got him. Oops. I just went into him. Alright. Got him. Jump at me, slime. Do it. No. That's boring if he just walks up to me. What is up with these guys? Not jumping. Turds. Oh my gosh. Had a body stuck to me. Oops. Oh, got him. Man, I'm using my right hand so much. Just forgot I had a left hand. Oh my. Okay, yeah, so it can be tough to get close enough without getting hit automatically, but it's definitely possible. Oh, I like this room. Okay, so this could be a golem room, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to melee this guy. This is the reason daggers might. Oh, whoa! I didn't know he shoots poison. That's cool. Okay. This might be impossible. Where's my body? At least melee. Come on, dude. Come at me. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. So I mean, this is a reason that having daggers is nice, because you can throw them. Oh man. I think when he goes invisible too, that doesn't do much damage. It does slow me. Man. But yeah, I didn't know these Octoculus guys could shoot poison. Oh my, that's a shield. Oh, come on. There we go. But yeah, so you can see throwing daggers is pretty easy. But it definitely doesn't work if you don't throw your daggers at the Octoculus. You'll just get eaten. I think if you have a long enough weapon, you can keep your distance and kill him. But just like you saw, it's not going to work otherwise. Daggers, while not having range, can be a little bit tough. It's definitely fun to see things get attached to your daggers. And throwing them is just going to be better than not being able to throw like a sword. Okay, let me see. He can't come through here, can he? No. So I'm going to kill these guys first. They're big. Ooh. Okay, got them. Now, let's see if I can... Oh, okay, so if I move backwards, wait for him to attack, and then hit him, I think it's possible. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Okay. That guy was doing the moonwalk. Kill this archer. Pah! That's always satisfying. Yeah, no, daggers are so satisfying with their stabs. It's incredible. Incredible. Ooh, what in the world is going on? Nice. Oh, man. What? Come down here, dude. Okay. Got him. Drop. That's fine. Got some coins, because I see the little hovering particles. Shows that it's coins. And I don't think I can melee this guy. He would kill me. Do I have health? I have health. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna try to melee this guy. Or not melee, throw. This is the one of the only situations. This is one of the hardest bosses to beat. Because he... oh man. My shield can't even block everything. He basically dodges every knife throw as well. This is incredible. I only imagine if I had teammates, his health would go up. This would have been even tougher. Ugh. There we go. Whew. I didn't even show it there, but if I got close to that wasp, he would have just immediately started demolishing me. I don't think there's a chance that I would have been able to kill him up close. Even if I had long-range weapons, he would just kind of sting me to death. So keeping my distance was the way to do it there. Got some kills, 3 deaths from getting eaten. And yeah, so you can see the doing melee with knives isn't terrible, but at the same time, it's kind of tough, kind of hard to do. But yeah, I think that worked for the most part. I will catch you guys in the next one. Oh, also leave a comment. I like to see comments. 4 staff, probably the coolest looking staff. Here it is. Pretty beautiful stuff. However, it is probably one of the worst staffs as well, in that all it really does is knock things back, but you still have to kind of melee with it. So I'll give it a shot, but I'm also going to make sure I have the exosuit perk of critical damage, add 40% chance to increase by 200%, because I'm probably going to be doing a lot of meleeing. It's basically a shield with the fact that it's got some knockback, but you don't have to swing to get that knockback. You just kind of poke the enemy with it. As long as you're holding down the trigger, you've got this, I guess, electricity that goes in and attacks. Okay, so here we've got this wasp. And bam, you just poke him. He knocks back a little bit, but it's basically useless stuff. Poked him. Just doesn't do much damage. And I don't even know if... Come on. Kill him. Okay. Got him. still, that was a lot tougher than it should have been, and I just used a whole gem just trying to kill that wasp. So, as you can see, does not do much damage. I think it came from over there, so I'm going to try to go here first. This might be the wrong way, who knows. Alright, kill that scorpion. I'm going to use 2 hands with this, because I think that adds a little bit more stagger. Ooh. Ow. Man, blocking everything. Got him. Alright, and die scorpion. Oh. I also used to only make videos holding the staffs like this, and while it can be nice to have a little extra range, I don't know. It might do more damage if you have 2 hands on it. I've still yet to confirm that. I don't know if you even can confirm it. But okay, here, finally we got a gem, so I'm gonna go ahead, give it a toss, and now you can see what it can actually do. Ba-bing. So, oh, you know what? That killed him in 1 hit. That surprised me. Maybe it somehow hit his head because zombies die in 1 hit to the head. It's also got a little light to it, so if you're ever in a dark room and you haven't found the torch, I guess you could give this a shot to help you see, but definitely not the sole purpose of it. Oh. Nice. Okay, apparently you can keep your range far enough from those exploding guys. Gotta get this archer real quick. Okay. But yeah, if you ever just don't want to swing, you can use this. I don't have any more gems. Wow. I gotta find gems. Should have been opening. Oh, but yeah, the annoying thing about staffs is you have to find gems. And it's okay when you're in a dungeon, in a multiplayer dungeon with people, but when you're on your own and you're in the first dungeon, you don't have any gems so far, it's just a pain in the butt. I think this is the way to go. Finding gems, just a complete pain. Tell me there's a gem in there. Nope. There's just potions everywhere. When all you want is gems. But all they'll give is potions. What about this one? Nope. The game doesn't like me right now. Oh, gem. Give me. And then put it... Ka-ching. Ooh, not what I want. Come on. Bam. Bam. Okay, so that just gets through their block so that it's silly, but archers are basically the best at blocking you because their weapon model is the biggest, and it just doesn't matter. You can't break through the weapon model aside from using magic. One of the nice things about this staff is, or magic in general, is just you can instantly obliterate the ice guys. Aside from if you have an ice staff, then that is not the case. That was the force staff. Pretty underwhelming stuff. Also not the greatest dungeon, I guess, to show it off. But at the same time, man, that staff just kind of sucks. I really hope they do something, whether it's rework that staff or make it more powerful, make it so that you can use a lot more gems, or it does more damage. I don't even know. But yeah, it's just kind of crap. Even though, man, it looks so beautiful. It just doesn't change the fact that it's just a little bit crap. These are both slowing maces, nothing else. In fact, they could be much better, but I like that both of them are literally the exact same thing. You can see here, this is 88 plus slowing, and then the other one, that's the same one. The other one is also 88 plus slowing. I also have other maces that have more damage and like ice and fire, and like there's one that's, I think, fire and slowing, so that would just be a direct upgrade. But hey, they're the exact same, and that's cool, so I'm going to do it. And then I got the shield that does plus knockback. It's basically useless, but I'm going to have it just in case. Here we go, in the underworld. Let's get it. Oh, wow, that's fun. What just happened to me? Oh, whoa. Nice. We're falling into the abyss. Okay, I'll try to quickly get out of this bug. If you ever have this bug happen to you, you just have to go into this hole, and then it'll respawn you right back up here. I'm really hoping that this time my audio and, my microphone audio and in-game audio work, because I've been recording some videos where only one works. I've been trying to troubleshoot, to figure out the solution of making it consistently work. And by the way, I am recording straight from my headset. I'm not recording the video and audio from my computer, casting from the headset. Some people do that, but I want it to be as simple as possible. And to do that, I'm doing a little bit of troubleshooting, and it's been a bit of a pain in the butt. But I think I've come to the conclusion that every time I launch a game, it will start with man, it's hard for me to play and talk about technical stuff at the same time. But yeah, the when it launches the game and I originally start the recording, where even did I get hit? Way over there. Starts the recording, and the first recording that I do, it works. But then if I stop the recording in the app, in the game, and then I do another recording, that next recording doesn't record properly. Also, I have 2 keys. I can get that tier 2, but I want to see what's in here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get the tier 2. There's probably going to be plenty more chests in this dungeon. It looks like a pretty sweet one. But hopefully I get plenty of keys too. But yeah, so I actually had meta support take me through so many useless troubleshooting steps. They had no clue what was going on. It was probably just some tier 1 support guy. Oh, cool, and the map. That's awesome. But yeah, they ended up having me factory reset my headset and just like a whole bunch of random stuff that absolutely didn't do anything. And they escalated the ticket, luckily. So hopefully, oh, I love when that happens. What in the world? Hopefully it goes to a higher tech that actually like knows what they're doing. Ooh. Nice. Matrix. Die. Oh, wow. I just blocked that in the middle of the air, but it just didn't do anything. Oh. Come on, man. Why does he take so many hits? Okay, there we go. Whew. So, when you get one guy slowed... Holy crap, where did he come from? And man, they take so much damage. I guess blunt weapons are probably not super effective against the imps specifically. They actually offered to replace the headset all in all just to fix them, which just sounds crazy to me because I don't even think it's hardware related. Pretty sure it's just software, and I'm about to get destroyed. Okay. Yeah, no, these guys take so much damage with the blunt weapons, so maybe this is why, this is the reason that these do so much damage, and they're maybe not overpowered, because I always figured, like, oh, these blunt weapons, the maces and the bats, because they do, like, as a level 50, 80 to 100 damage, I don't know if they actually do 100, but in the 90s, I wasn't sure if they were just significantly stronger than everything, because no other weapon can get as high damage as these blunt weapons can. Alright. But yeah, these things, really good for killing bats. Oh, wow. Right as I say that, I miss my bat shot, and it's best to throw the thing sideways at the bats, because it's the most... I don't know, biggest hitbox, kind of. Oh, come on. Man. Why aren't you dying? Okay, I'll just leave that guy in slow-mo while I fight the other guy. Okay. I hit both of them. Nice. There we go. Maces are really good for throwing, and then right after you hit them, or even if you don't hit them, just retrieving that throw, and then going melee at them. Very satisfying to bonk the skeletons in the head with these. Okay, we've got an open room. I think bats spawn in here, so I'll probably get attacked by... Oh, a nice bat. And cool thing about these maces, because they're so big in their hitbox, not so thin like swords, and it's just easy to hit those bats. Even when they're close up and you get stunned with ice, you can still barely move with ice, and so you just whack them very slightly, and doing just a small amount of damage still kills them. Oh, wow. I have no clue. Where are my things? Oh, you know what? It's because whenever an enemy is on stairs, the auto-aim always acts up. Nice. What in the... Man, it's so weird how they can hurt you even when they're locked in the stun. If you get too close to them, they will still hurt you. Okay. That's rough. It's hard to do like uppercuts. I guess I could move my body and do this kind of thing, and then down, up, I could do that, but I was just bashing them from the top like a dingus, but that's okay. That works. I see a lot of people, they'll melee like this in this game, and when you don't have the speed plus the range of motion, it just does significantly less damage. Ow, that hurt. So when you're just doing this, it'll take 100 hits as opposed to like 10 hits or even less. Man, 67 health. I'm not even hitting this guy. There we go, finally. Ooh, kill the spider first, don't want to get frozen. Okay, see, I was aiming at the imp, but it just auto-targeted to the big guy. There we go. Very satisfying hitting that guy's head. Ugh. I guess auto-aim's not helping. This is how bad my aim really is. Come on. There we go. I'll keep him in that stuck state. Oh man. Yeah, using my real aim is some tough stuff, but I like it. If I had to use my real aim all the time, I would imagine I would get better at it, especially my left hand. My right hand is my dominant, so it's just tough on my left. Okay, now he's under there. So, oh, I hit him while he was invisible. You can see like a little wisp goes invisible actually, and that is, I think, his exact location. It would also be good to have the plus throw damage on this. It would be cool if there's plus throw damage with crits, but I don't think that's a thing. Alright. Yeah, I really hope this video recorded with audio and microphone and in-game audio, because I think I've recorded 3 or 4 videos now that have broken audio, and yeah, so I was about to be kind of like ahead of the backlog of YouTube posts, but then this whole issue started happening because I guess I've been recording more than usual, and yeah, 44, good stuff going here, and started making thumbnails too. Hopefully the thumbnails are a little cooler than just the screenshots I usually take of kind of cool looking scenes. But yeah, no, that was the dungeon run. I'm actually going to check the exo point, see what grabbed the exo point. Yep, so I had Impale just like I thought. I should have been using the power perk. Oh no, actually not even the power. This one, critical, adds 40%. But then I could have done the throwing. I have throwing distance, but then there's also, what is it? I don't even have it unlocked yet. Arms. Increased throwing damage, so this one could be good. This is the 68 fire damage and plus monster and slowing. Monster doesn't really matter. I think monsters are the zombie things, and then slowing is amazing. Fire is amazing in my opinion. I think those are the best 2 perks you can get with a weapon, and getting it combined is awesome. I'd love if it was critical instead of monster, but oh well. And then 68 damage is decent. I think the damage is lower because there's 3 perks. Compared to this 81 damage, which has 2 perks. This one's probably one of my best those as well, probably second best. I had to restart my headset, and I think every time I record now, I'll have to restart my headset until Quest fixes their Quest 3 record bug that's going on. What did I hear? Above me, I guess. Okay. What? No! Yeah, see, they can deflect arrows, as you might have just seen, and then that guy, you got a headshot. The imps, if you hit them in the head, that is not ideal because they can take 3 shots if you hit them all in the head because their horns come off rather than them just dying. And by the way, I love this room. This is definitely my favorite room. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that would have been sick. Okay, I got that. Not bad, not bad. Chest. This is the only room where you have to crouch to get into the chest area. It's pretty cool, a cool feature. However, people that play sitting, it is pretty tough for them because they either have to go on the floor or they have to stand up and recenter themselves and then do it. It's a golem. Oh man, I've been finding so many golems recently. It's kind of insane. Okay, let's get 3 of these. Oh, I'm gonna get cornered. Yep, I'm gonna die. Oh boy. Okay, that was silly. I might actually, yeah, wow. Oh! No. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, it's just like an octoculus. That's kind of silly. Okay, one more, and then, alright, perfect. And, oh, you can hit him with this, perfect. I thought you couldn't for a bit. Oh, and then huh, that's interesting. Oh, nice, and then I get frozen. But the rocks floating above him, they fall each time you do damage, kind of like the Octoculus, where his eyeballs disappear when you do damage. Oh, nice, we got the map. Perfect. Oh, alright. But yeah, it's good, especially against these skeleton guys. Ooh, what is happening? Ooh, there we go. Against the skeleton guys, it is very good to go for their bodies, because if you go for their heads, a lot of times they're able to block it. Just their default weapon position blocks the headshots. Kind of silly stuff, but it's a thing. Gotta get the ice guy first. Perfect. Okay, so that was the explosion from the fire arrow. That's why I think fire is one of the best perks. The slow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I gotta make sure I get this ice bat. Ooh. It's hard to hit them once they're up close and moving around like maniacs. Okay, that deflected off of the bat. That is so weird. There we go. Okay. Perfect. If you point the front of the bow where you want to shoot it, it's hard to miss the bats. But I still do sometimes. I'll go to the top so I can do some snipes. Alright, there's one dude. throw this. Oh my god, throw that way too far. Ah, there we go. Ah, no, I'm not accounting for their... Okay, there we go. And when they dodge, it means that I'm about to hit them. So if you ever get your arrows dodged, it's not because you have bad aim, it's because you have good aim. For the most part, I think you can get close to them, and even if you were not gonna hit them, it still hits them. That guy dodged forward, so he dodged into my arrow. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, got them. Ooh. Ah, couldn't get that. Okay, I should probably... Oh, thought that was a charger, not a scythe guy. Okay. Nice. Easy as pie. The bow, very good stuff, especially fire and slow. And then if I had critical as well, that would probably make it the best. Because I had the exo perk, I probably didn't even mention that, but I have the exo perk of Impale, which you get at 50. Basically, it's critical damage for bows and crossbows. Better for plus reload crossbows, but if you have it on a bow, it's still pretty good as well. They're like the mini axes. I think I can hold them even further down than the default. But yes, these mini axes here, this is what it is. Ice and monster. And then I've got another ice and elite plus critter. Does a little bit less damage because it has more perks. The critter doesn't really do anything, so I'd say this one is probably better. The one with more damage. But yeah, this is the axes. I've got a shield here just in case. Doesn't really do anything. Just kind of a backup. Not even a backup, but it's just there. Aesthetics. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead, see what I can do with these. One more thing, I'm going to go to my exosuit and change it from Impale. I don't have any weapons that help with this thing. This perk, that's probably the best perk though. But then Might is what I'm going to do because I'm going to be throwing these a lot. I'm going to use the plus throwing damage, plus 100%. Sucky thing with these axes is that, where it... Oh, got a dude behind me. Oh, got him. When the weapon sticks to the opponent, it can look pretty cool. Like, yeah, that looks cool. But then I gotta wait a second until I can retrieve it and then attack with it again. So it's good to have two, just in case, two weapons. And unlike the maces, which I also made a video on, those maces are basically an upgraded version of these axes. Okay. I might be confusing where I'm at. All right, and ooh. Ah, big spider. So I think Sandstorm, I think the thing that makes... Oh man, see? I don't want that stuck in the enemy. The thing that makes this dungeon type, the realm, makes this realm kind of unique is, I think, the fact that it makes bigger bugs. It doesn't have spiders, but it has scorpions that are bigger sizes. I don't know if that's just unique to this particular dungeon. Oh, what? Oh, it's not killing him immediately because this is ice, I think. It does less damage because it's ice. Ah, there we go. And yeah, see, my weapon just gets stuck. I don't want it to get stuck. I'm not in the underworld, which is the realm that usually has the most ice guys. Oh, what am I doing? Holding stuff weird. Even though I'm not in the underworld, I still have a lot of ice guys spawning. I don't think they spawn in the Lava Forge realm, though, which is the red one, and I think that's the most difficult one. But yeah, so that's satisfying. However, it's still inefficient. Another guy. Oof. But yeah, what I was about to show there was you can throw a weapon and then come in and finish them when they're stunned. That's the ideal way to do it. However, sometimes because these stick to the opponent, the stick gets in the way. That was also pretty cool. I hit him on the receive. It's nice to be able to do that. Getting them when you're retrieving the weapon. Nice. Okay, now I'm going to hit this. If I can have proper aim, perfect. That's a cool thing. I think they should... Oh my gosh! Ah! They should add more of these target practice things. Oh man, I'm just accidentally hitting these guys. I didn't expect so many to spawn in my face. Oh no, because once you hit the target practice, it actually spawns more things to kill you. Oops. And... Oh, nice. I got poisoned. Perfect. All right. You can also fight things with throwing potions and keys. That can be fun sometimes, especially if you're playing with lower levels and you just need a challenge, because there's no auto aim to the throwing of the potions. And there's also no auto aim. Actually, there is auto aim to these axes, which is, I guess, a benefit. It can be a downside sometimes when you're aiming at one thing and you hit the other thing because it auto aimed weird. Yeah, that was the double axes. Pretty fun stuff. I don't think I made a video on double axes yet, but there it is. And these ones especially are cool. I like those models, and they don't, because they're smaller. I feel like smaller just doesn't get in the way as much, and it's better for throwing. But yeah, that is that. Again, cool stuff. Not quite as good as the maces, but I do enjoy some double axes. I am going to be doing an Exopoint dungeon. It's called a Crystal Hunt, actually. Previously, I've only made videos in the red dungeons, which are dungeon raids. However, there's two other modes. They're quest modes. And so dungeon raids gets you a lot of loot. So you get a lot of chests, you get a lot of gold. These two, the Exopoint and the Soul Harvest, they give you separate things. The Crystal Hunt gives you Exopoints for you to upgrade skills, and it's kind of like a skill tree, but it's a little bit different. There's tutorials on that out there. And then this one, Soul Harvest, you can basically get souls. The souls unlock potions for you to craft before your dungeons. So that is those things. If you ever need to double check that, this is the quest modes right here. You can just go through, scroll through each quest mode, and then I guess player level is there as well. So there's a bunch of different little tips and tricks. Oh, what am I doing? What? It stopped. Oh no, you know what? The map might have just changed. Yeah, it just updated, so okay, I have a different dungeon now. But yeah, there's a bunch of tips and tricks out there. There's a video that Life on Eternity made, Mystic Marvel. He made that, is I think one of his last videos, and it's a really good tutorial on how to do these specific Exopoint Crystal Hunt dungeons, and I'll try to link to that at this part of the video. But yeah, I'm going to do less of a quick tutorial and more of just a run through it, doing everything that I need to do. And I guess the first thing that you can do is you can step on this to activate the pyramid, and then we're going to try to drain some exo points out of this pyramid using these crystals, which we find the crystals in each of the 3 rooms. So I'm going to go into this first room and kill some stuff. Let's shoot that first. Oh my gosh, wow. I just ran into that guy. Oh my gosh. I'm doing terrible. I wasn't ready for this. Okay, there we go. Shoot that. Oh, that would have been sick. That wasn't a terrible shot, though. Alright. Now, and as usual, I tend to like the bow the most, so I'm using that bow that I made a recent video on. It's a fun... This thing, it's pretty freaking awesome. Then I also have the daggers, because this is probably one of the best loadouts to do Exopoints, aside from... using like a Chrono Staff or a Shockwave Staff. Shockwave Staff is probably the best staff if you want to go staffs for Exopoints. Sometimes there's chests, even though, like this room particularly tends to have 2 chests. Where, oh my gosh, that guy. Come on, bats. Oh, nice. I got the explosive arrow. Perfect. Alright, he only fell. Okay, now he's dead. Let's get this. Wow, we got 2 ice bats on us. Oh, shucks. Oh, no. Wow, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Whew. That was spooky, because I got hit by the spider. Let's get this spider real quick. Spiders are just as scary as anything with ice, because they immobilize you. Not quite as scary as ice, though, because you can still attack when you're immobilized with the arrows. However, it's still not good to be immobilized. Alright, so we got that. This room particularly has 2 chests, but usually you won't get that lucky with dungeons. They tend to not... Ooh, perfect, Legendary Blade. The same model as this one. But yeah, so these Exopoint dungeons, Crystal Hunts, they tend not to have many chests because you only go into 3 rooms at a minimum. Sometimes the rooms go into another room, so you got little corridors, and you can find a little bit more chests, and get lucky as you get this room. But they're not hard enough. Okay, so we got 1 crystal so far. Now we've got 2. Here we go. And you can see the doors, the entry to another room is blocked off. Same with there, and there's nothing over there. So back to the middle. Okay, crystal number 1. And so you can toss it from here, and it kind of just magically goes into there. If you accidentally drop it, per se, down into the void, it will automatically spawn right back up, so don't worry about doing that. And there's the last crystal. Then you press this pad to start it. Once it's started, which I'm just going to start it, there's 3 pads, 1, 2, and 3. All of those will spawn these pressure pads. If you step on it, these guys turn from red to blue, and then you just kill them When they're red, they're invincible, and they'll be sucking the exo point from the, or they'll be trying to stop the suckage of the exo points. Oop, okay, so now I gotta go click on this, and then get back and kill him, distract him. Even if I don't hit him, it's good that I distracted him because he's not focusing on the tower anymore and sucking the crystal, destroying the crystal. So, okay, now I gotta press the next pad. Try not to press pads before, uh-oh, this is bad. Okay, here we go. Try not to press pads before the guys spawn, because, oh, I just hit his arm. If you press it too early and you just keep pressing them right as they spawn, then you won't have enough when you actually need them. So yeah, only click them when you need them. And ooh, you can kill a decent amount of them. Oh, come on, 3 shots? Really? Ah, that's not good. Okay. You also get a bit of a speed boost every time you, oh gosh, blocking my arrows with a sword. You get a speed boost every time you click on one of these pads. Okay, and now I gotta do it again. There we go. Sometimes they'll also go invincible even when they're blue, which kind of sucks. You can also farm kills on those skeleton guys, but these skeleton guys, they don't actually matter, so you could just, in theory, avoid them the whole time and nothing would happen. Not get a single kill on one of the skeletons and you'd be fine. But it's nice to farm some kills here and there. But with the Shockwave, for example, you could get both of the skeletons and the wizard. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Nice. So, as you can see, one of the crystals is gone. Another one's gone. We got one more to go. Okay, the last one's done as well. It's basically just timed. As long as you keep killing those mages, you'll complete it and be perfectly fine. It's also better to use haste. I'm using the haste skill as I always do, but when you first start the game, you're not going to have haste, so it'll be a little bit harder to do that by yourself. So having a teammate or two, even though it'll spawn more enemies, having a teammate or two is pretty good for standing at the podiums or the pressure pads. And so if you have 3 people, you each could stand at a pressure pad and click it every time the guys go red. But yeah, that's a little bit of tips and tricks, a little bit of a tutorial on how to do the crystal hunts. And once you do those crystal hunts, you can go back into your place and not the fabricator, that won't do anything. You go to the exo points. I mean, it does do something, but exo points is what you get from the crystal hunts. You got mind, you got chest, arms, legs, and then you can just purchase whatever you want from the exo points that you gained. I just got 3 exo points from what I did, but I have a total of 119 just because I've done a lot of it just helping other people, and I have not used all of them because I just don't need to. But yeah, once you unlock the specific exo point and you max it out, or even just unlock it, well, I think once you max it out, it disappears from this menu, and it only shows up in the exosuit, so you'll have to find it in here. You can see I have 8 exo perks for my arms, and over here I only have 1 that I haven't unlocked and used. That is the exo perks. If you want me to do another tutorial or example video of how to do exo points as a low level, I can do that as well. I could just equip all the basics and unequip all of the exo points or exo perks, and then just do the dungeon on tier 1 difficulty as if I just started the game, and kind of show how I would do that, because it is a little bit different how you would accomplish that as compared to now. I can kind of speed run it and just go zoom.
I would love any feedback. Any feedback is appreciated. The specific feedback I would like the most is whether or not I should do a part 2 and or a part 3, if it's worth it, or if I should just start making new videos. So either those ideas or the throwback, see if because this throwback is kind of like a reflection type video, and just putting together the highlights, it's kind of cool. And I think some people would like to see the content of just the highlights of my content rather than all of it, because it's almost endless. And yeah, aside from that, check out my YouTube, whatever, if you want to follow, subscribe, like, all that good YouTube stuff. The Discord, I would love if people join that Discord. That is probably the best way to communicate with me, but obviously on the comments as well on YouTube, that works too. But other than that, peace.